Oh my gosh. Oh no.
I'm Kimberly, a self-taught baker. Each week, I pull a number from a jar and bake the recipe it leads me to. No planning, no previews, just trust.
That sounds really good. The recipe I pulled from the jar today is a lemon tart, which sounds really good and very refreshing for the warmer days we've been having. I don't think I have enough lemons. I'll have to check. This requires the zest of 4 lemons plus additional lemon zest that goes in the tart dough. So I'll have to see how many lemons I have. I don't know if I want to do substitutions this time, only because I really like the taste of lemons. I don't know if I'll substitute orange zest for the remainder. I think I prefer this to be 100% lemon. I'll go check and see what I have, and I'll be right back. I checked in the fridge and I have 3 lemons. That should be enough, right? Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna go out just for 1 more lemon, so we'll just have to give it a try. It looks like it's for a lemon cream. It should be okay, right? If I think it's not lemony enough, I do have some lemon oil, so maybe I'll use some lemon oil if it's not strong lemon. But I also do need lemon zest for the crust. I might substitute that with grapefruit, only because it's kind of similar and I only need a little bit, so I don't think it will overpower the lemon cream so much. So we'll give it a try and see. In the author's note about this recipe, she says that it's filled with vibrant olive oil enriched lemon cream. That sounds pretty good. From other recipes that I've made in this cookbook, she seems to like olive oil. Olive oil and citrus go really well together. I think olive oil has a kind of floral flavor to it when it's paired with citrus. So I think this will be really an interesting lemon tart, not a typical lemon tart. I'll gather the rest of my ingredients so I can get started on making this. Oh, and I wanted to note that these are organic lemons. I guess they don't put wax on organic lemons, but you still have to wash them, obviously. If you can't get organic lemons, then just do a really, really good job of scrubbing them with baking soda. I think some people use salt. I'm not 100% sure though, but just make sure that your lemons are very clean when you zest them. I'm trying to get every last bit of lemon I can because I am 1 lemon short. I do have limes. I wonder if I could use a little bit of lime zest too, but then it wouldn't be a lemon tart. Okay, I have to stick to the recipe. I cannot change a recipe. Maybe I'll consider it. It'll change the flavor though, the whole vibe of this tart. And I don't want to do that. We don't want to change vibes. When you're zesting your lemons, you want to make sure that you're only zesting the yellow part. It's a super thin layer, so it doesn't take much to take off the lemon zest. But once you see the white, just stop zesting in that area, because that's the pith and you don't want any of that to get into your lemon zest if you can help it. It'll be very, very bitter. I don't quite have 3/4 cup of lemon juice. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. It's like this much. Maybe I'll add a little bit of water and a little bit of lemon oil with that. I'm not sure what to do about this. You know what, we'll just wing it and see. We'll just go with this. Maybe I'll use a little bit of water because this is basically like lemon water, right? And it's only a tiny bit. We'll just put a little bit. It's just a little bit. The filling ingredients are ready, but I'm going to hold off on the crust ingredients because I have a feeling I'm going to be making like a type of lemon curd with these ingredients. I'm not 100% sure. I think I'll have to have a cooling down period of some sort. I have a feeling. So while this cools, if that's the case, then I will prep the crust ingredients. I'm going to uncover the recipe just so I'm 100% certain of the steps I'll have to take, because if I do have to do something with the crust, like say it has to rest in the fridge or something for a little while, then I want to make sure that I get that done first. Let's do that and then we'll kind of have a game plan going. Oh no. I'm starting to question whether or not I should cover these instructions, because the first paragraph says to make the filling, follow the directions on page 233, cover the lemon cream directly with plastic wrap, and chill for at least 6 hours. 6 hours of chill time. I might have to finish this tomorrow or another day. We're making the tart shell after we make the cream, and I have to follow the instructions on a different page, so I'll turn to that page and I'll probably take that recipe number out of my jar. I don't want to make the lemon cream twice since I'm making it now. To start the tart shell, make the dough adding lemon zest according to the instructions on page 181. On a lightly floured piece of parchment, roll the dough out into a round about 12 inches across and 1/4 inch thick. Transfer to a 9-inch tart pan with a removable bottom. Chill the dough for 15 minutes in the freezer or at least 30 in the refrigerator. Blind bake the crust at 350. That means you just weigh it down with rice or dried beans, something like that. In this case, you would be baking it until it's cooked all the way. To finish, we whisk the lemon cream to loosen it, pour it into the tart shell, smooth the surface, and refrigerate until it's set at least an hour. I wonder if I could start this today and then maybe I'll pull another number today from the jar and just cross my fingers that it's an easy recipe. I could end up with another chill overnight type of situation. We'll see. Let's get started on this and then we'll go from there. I've prepped all of my dough ingredients for the crust. I'm off camera, so let me know in the comments if you would prefer that, if you would prefer to just see the ingredients once they're done, or if you'd rather see the whole process of prepping. The lemon filling is currently cooling in the refrigerator, so that should be perfect, ready to go for tomorrow. All of the dough ingredients come together pretty quickly because we put everything into the food processor, so that usually takes a minimum of 5 minutes once we get started. So I'm gonna go do that and get this dough mixed. Oh no, I forgot the lemon zest. That's okay, it was a little bit anyway. The filling is prepped, the dough is prepped, everything's in the refrigerator. All I have to do tomorrow is par bake the crust, re-whip by hand, I think, the filling, and then just fill the crust when it's done. And that's it, and then we get to enjoy. I'm going to clean this mess. I have a lot of dishes to do, and I'll see you tomorrow. It's the next day, let's go. I'm using parchment paper to roll out the tart dough rather than flouring the work surface and flouring my rolling pin. I don't want the tart dough to accidentally stick to any surface, and it'll peel off pretty easily with the parchment paper. Still sticking. Oh boy. I might scrape this off and then patch it. The author did mention to put the base of the tart pan. Yeah, you slide it underneath the rolled out dough and then you kind of fold the edges loosely into it so that you can then drop it into the pan. I'm going to put it upside down like this so that I can then flip it over and peel off the other side of the parchment paper. The edges are sticking. I think I should put this back in the freezer. Yeah, I'm gonna put this back in the freezer. I tried to peel this off again and the middle is still sticking. I'm gonna try using a bench scraper to see if I can kind of coax it off of the parchment paper. Oh no, that's a hole. We'll just have to patch these holes. We're doing our best. Trust the process, right? Don't use parchment paper to roll this out. Just use flour. Flour your surface so it doesn't stick. And we'll just kind of take some dough from the parchment paper and just go patch, 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 patch. I'll use the scrap dough to patch any thin spots or holes that may have appeared while I was putting this into the pan. This is really stuck. Oh, whoops. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh man. This is what I'm working with right now. Lemon tart soup. The lemon tart is ready, or so I thought. The recipe said that after an hour, it should be set, and it sat in the fridge for an hour. It did not set. So I can't really speak to the texture of this lemon tart. I can, however, give a review on the taste. I'm going to try it and see if it at least will taste good once it's fully set. It's pretty runny because it isn't set. The tart dough I had trouble with because I am not very good yet at making pie crusts or tart crusts, so I struggled with it. The tart crust shrank a bit. I think it either shrank or it just kind of collapsed while it was baking in the oven. I did use weights. I had black beans that I used as weights, but I think maybe I did something wrong, or maybe it wasn't cold enough before it entered the oven. I'm not really sure. Flavor-wise, the crust is very good. It's not overly sweet. I did forget to put the lemon zest in the crust, so I don't really know what it would have added. The olive oil and the lemon cream is very interesting. Similar to the semifreddo, it has a floral flavor to it, and it's interesting. Usually lemon curd is really yellow, but I think because it was placed in the blender, it emulsified the oil and lightened everything up a bit more. I do think because of the 6-hour rest time for the lemon curd, definitely plan ahead. I would say maybe 2 days ahead because it has to chill, and I would say let it chill overnight just to be on the safe side. I don't know if it's because of the oil, the olive oil in it, that makes it so that it's necessary to chill a little bit longer. It's probably user error, honestly. It's probably something I did. I think if I had chilled this long enough, it would be really refreshing and bright. I'm just a little bummed that I couldn't enjoy it at its glory, at its peak. Thank you for joining me while I trust the process. If you'd like to bake along, I've put the link to the cookbook in the caption. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the next episode. I'll see you next time.